All right, week 4 is down. What a week! Some pretty good matchups. So, starting off, let's recap week 4. First off, Zack Attack, Aztec for Life. Not an upset. Zack Attack came alive. 157 points. That's the action of champions right there. Even though Aztec stole his defense and got the Titans. Martin's Monsters, 167 points. Who saw that coming? Unfortunately, not Reno Rush, who ended up 0-4. The worst start in the history for Reno Rush. Joke Milk replacements. Where did they come from? 127 points to beat out Joke Milk. If I had to name last week's overall matchup, it would be East is the best. East cleaned up last week, so the West is looking for revenge. Moving on, game of the week: Mechanizer Bunny versus Blue Bayou. Theme again: East is the best last week. Blue Bayou won barely, 86-81, but edged out to take second place in the East. Congratulations, Blue Bayou. Purple Ruse edged out Killer Tomatoes, 154. Another one of these huge points. Big news for Purple Ruse, 3-1, first place in the West. I think that might be a first for Purple Ruse. Could this be their season? Probably not, because Zach's going to take it, but they could come in second. California Crush turned it around, beat John's Tiger. They needed that one. John's Tiger put up a good effort with 84 points, but California Crush came on top. And then Bills goes and throws up like 170 points one week, turns around and gets 55 the next week. Not like just didn't set up the line, just bad luck. Good thing for Team Chong, who got the big win, slides all the way up to second place in the West. So quite a week. Now, moving on to week 5. Big news for week 5. We have a chance of making history. No team has ever gone 5-0. Only one other team has gone 4-0. This year, Zack Attack is 4-0, and in 2011, one team went 4-0. Any guesses who that is? Nope, not Zack Attack, but good guess. I would have guessed that too. The Replacements. Ginger Hartnett, Replacements, went 4-0 in 2011, ended up losing in the playoffs. Only other team to go 4-0. So, could this be the first 5-0 team in the Hartnett Fantasy Football League ever? Maybe. We'll see if Martin Monsters has anything to say about it. Can they repeat what they did last week? Can they score 80 points in one game? Let's see if Atlanta's got it in them. So, maybe Zack Attack can make history. We'll see. Aztec for Life, Joke Milk, big one for Aztec for Life. See if they can recover and maybe bounce up a few points in the East. And they're going to need it because it's a competitive East this season. Next, we have 3 games of the week, and I don't like doing 3 games a week, but I don't have a choice this week. First off, Reno Rush and Mechanizer Bunny. If you don't know the history between these two teams, go back and look at the history. The first inaugural season, meet up in the championships. Mechanizer Bunny wins. 2 years later, 2012, meet up in the championships. Reno Rush wins, gets the ring. So great matchup every time these two teams play. I'm definitely going to be watching this one. Next game of the week, Replacements, Killer Tomatoes. Husband versus wife, big matchup. Side note, Commissioner's going to be watching this game closely to make sure it's fair. No helping each other or switching Ross or whatever. I'm watching you guys, but good luck to whoever wins. Blue Bayou and California Crush. Can Blue Bayou stay in second place in the East? Can California Crush continue to rise in the West? Big matchup there. Third game of the week. Purple Ruse versus Bills. Father versus son. The only other father versus son combination in this league. Who's going to win? Both teams have potential to throw up huge points. Is Bills going to recover from last week? Is Purple Ruse going to continue their climb and stay in first place in the West? We'll see. And John's Tigers and Team Chong. Team Chong had a big win last week. John's Tigers started out the season really strong, slipped for the last 2. Can he turn it around? So, as you can see, some very, very big games. Reminder, if you are having trouble and you just can't find anybody on the waiver wire that you need, like let's say you really need a running back, but you just can't find anybody who's projected to get more than 1 point, but you have 6 wide receivers that are all double-digit wide receivers, maybe you should think about doing a trade. If you have any questions on how to do the trade, just let me know, but it's pretty easy. You just have to find somebody you want to trade with. So, just throwing it out there. Could help you out. Good luck to everybody, except Martin Monsters. I'll see you next week.